Let's talk about oil. What's up investors and welcome back to another video. If you're new to Recon Africa, they are on the OTC ticker RECAF or RECO on the TSX Venture Exchange. This is a company that I first covered on the channel last year, but they are about to start releasing good news again and I expect to see a lot of progress. A lot of you have requested this video over the past few weeks, so before we get into it, if you like this content, can I ask you to smash the like button? It literally costs you nothing but it helps me out so much. Small channels like this only grow if videos are getting likes and comments, so also drop a comment and let me know what you think of Recon Africa and your price target. It shows me that you want to see more content like this, but it also helps the video get seen by showing the YouTube algorithm that viewers are interested in this type of content. I'm aiming for 300 likes on this video. Let's make it happen. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification so you never miss a video with the potential to make you money. I want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Now let's get into it. Who are Recon Africa? Recon Africa is a junior oil and gas company engaged in the exploration and development of oil and gas in northeast Namibia and northwest Botswana, known as the Kavango Basin. I first started talking about this company early last year when this stock was trading at less than $3. It eventually ran up to over $11 last summer, as this is one of the largest remaining oil opportunities left in the world today. The Kavango Basin is one of the largest undeveloped onshore basins globally, and this one company has licensed the entire Kavango Basin in Namibia and Botswana, which is a total of 8.5 million acres. Recon Africa holds 90% interest in a petroleum exploration license in northeast Namibia, which covers an area of 6.3 million acres and based on commercial success entitles Recon Africa to a 25-year production lease that can be extended up to 35 years. Recon Africa also holds 100% interest in petroleum exploration rights in Botswana that covers an area of 2.2 million acres and entitles Recon Africa to a 25-year production lease over any commercial discovery that is extendable to a 45-year lease. The license agreement in Namibia and Botswana also call for royalties and corporation tax to be paid up to 35%, so this needs to be considered in any investment calculations. Recon Africa acquired a high-resolution magnetic survey of the area and conducted a detailed analysis of the resulting data and other available data, including reprocessing and reinterpretation of all existing geological and geographical data. The survey and analysis confirmed that the Kavango Basin reaches depths of up to 30,000 feet and is anticipated to hold an active petroleum system. The Kavango Basin has multiple play types across multiple prospective target horizons. So this is a good update summary article on Seeking Alpha. As usual guys, all the articles that I go through in this video can be found in the description below for anyone who wants to have a read of the full article. Reconnaissance Energy, waiting for updates on drilling and 2D seismic. Recon Africa has identified 3 different hydrocarbon plays. The third-party resource report certifies 854 million barrels of oil and 1.3 trillion cubic feet of gas. 2 new wells are to be drilled in the next months, Site 33 and Site 23, and the article also mentions the increased environmental pressures that Recon Africa is under. So first of all, if you missed my video last month where I talked about the recent operational update, in 2021, Recon Africa carried out a first drilling campaign on the Kavango Basin, the 6-2 and 6-1 wells, and completed the first phase of the 2D seismic data collection, which resulted in approximately 500 kilometers of 2D information. So far this year, the information has been analysed and allowed Recon Africa to establish 3 different groups of hydrocarbon plays: the Karoo Rift Fill, the Intra-Rift Fault Block, and the Damara Fold Belt. In addition, Recon Africa has identified 4 drilling prospects that will be the target of the next drilling campaign. Site 33 in the Kavango East area will be the first well to be drilled, and the infrastructure is currently being put in place with the spud date expected to be in late June. So guys, we can expect this at some point within the next 2 weeks, and this should bring a bit more positive attention to Recon Africa going forward. After Site 33, Recon Africa will continue drilling activity with Site 22 in the Kavango East region. So this announcement is of Extreme importance because it means that the company's investments and efforts are going in the right direction, with tangible and actionable results being obtained. In addition to working on the drilling campaign in the last couple of months, Recon Africa has been carrying out a second phase of 2D seismic targeting almost 800 kilometers of additional data. The collection process should be completed before the end of June, with the following months used for data analysis. In my latest Recon Africa video in May, I did also speak of the first independent prospective resource report for some leads in the Kavango Basin. Again, this information can be obtained from the Recon Africa website, or if you want to go to the SEC filings. Basically, as of year-end 2021, the best net non-risk estimate is 854 million barrels of light medium oil and 1.3 trillion cubic feet of conventional natural gas. Looking at the risked figures, prospective volumes are 59 million barrels of oil and 26.3 billion cubic feet of gas. The report provides external confirmation of the already forecasted Kavango Basin potential. So the best case scenario here is for 854 million barrels. The current price per barrel of oil is about $110, after falling 6% in recent days to a 4-week low on recession worries. First of all, this is the current price after dropping, but with everything going on in the world today, the price won't continue to drop. Oil prices have been dropping and spiking up constantly over the past 6 months, but one thing is for sure, the trend is most definitely continuing upwards, as we can see here very clearly. Guys, if you watched this far into the video, remember that small channels like this only grow if the videos are getting likes and comments. Help me with the YouTube algorithm and comment your price target down below. And another consideration regarding the price of oil is the current situation where the EU, the UK and the US are all continuing to place sanctions on Russian oil and gas. So I feel that the current price trend is likely to continue for at least another 7 to 10 months. However, there is also a potential obstacle that should not be overlooked when talking about Recon Africa, and this is the environmental movements that could have an impact on the drilling schedule and on future developments. There has been a lot of controversy surrounding Recon Africa over the past 2 years, and there is always some groups who are totally against this project. Local population had already started some protests against drilling in the area, but now it seems that even larger pro-environment organizations have raised questions on Recon Africa's activities, with Greenpeace publishing an article last month in which they talked about saving the Kavango, and they have specifically highlighted Recon Africa, saying that the oil and gas play of Canadian Recon Africa in the Kavango region of Namibia and Botswana risks destroying chances of limiting global heating to 1.6 degrees Celsius as part of the Paris Climate Change Agreement. Based on Recon Africa's own projections of 120 billion barrels of oil equivalent, the carbon gigabomb comes in at 51.6 gigatons of O2, the equivalent of 1/6 of the world's remaining carbon budget. Now, what catches my attention here is the 120 billion barrels of oil. That is a lot of oil. At $110 per barrel, that would be over $10 trillion worth of oil. The Recon Africa report that I looked at a moment ago had close to 900 million barrels on their report, not 120 billion, which is over 100 times what is stated. Could this be an environmentalist overestimating the numbers to push more attention to the matter? I really don't think that Recon Africa will produce 1/6 of the world's carbon budget. Those are just crazy numbers. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Is this a misprint from Greenpeace or a misprint from Recon Africa? Or is this someone trying to push an agenda? Drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And then, earlier this week, it was announced that Recon Africa's CEO Scott Evans is set to discuss boosting exploration and energy production in Africa at the African Energy Week 2022. Now, the African Energy Week is still months away, but these sorts of events do hold importance for the likes of Recon Africa, and will be crucial for driving discussions around how the continent can boost oil and gas exploration activities and energy production to address energy poverty and fuel economic growth. So usually when I'm analysing companies, one of the first things that I look at is the management team. By looking at management's past successes and failures, this will give you a fair view of the level of success that they have achieved in their careers. And this little bit of research can easily expose where managements have a very shady history. In my opinion, this test is more important than any technical charts or company press releases. So for anyone who is unaware, Scott Evans has over 35 years of experience across the global oil and gas sector. Prior to his current role with Recon Africa, Evans was a production geologist with ExxonMobil for 11 years and led asset management for Halliburton for 26 years, where he contributed to the company's expansion of daily oil production from 20,000 to 100,000 barrels. Now, in case you're living under a rock, these are major companies with hundreds of billions in annual revenue. So this is exactly the type of CEO that you want to see at the helm. Looking at the share price, we can see that Recon Africa stock is down 28% since January, having taken a big drop last month, and now the share price of $3.56 is only marginally above the 52-week low of $3.42. This is only the second time in over 14 months that Recon Africa stock has dropped this low, the last time being back in November, when the stock quickly ran up from $3.42 to over $6 in a matter of days. There are no analysts currently covering Recon Africa, with the last price target having been set in June 2021 by Haywood Securities with a $16 price target. So guys, before the end of the video, if you've watched all the way through, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel out a lot. Remember that this is just my opinion and not financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. I hope you found value in this video, but always do your own research. In my opinion, the results of the 2D seismic and of Site 33 will act as upcoming catalysts driving the stock price, and with the current price near the 52-week low, I feel that this is a very good time to consider this stock. But never take the opinion or advice of anyone on YouTube or any other social media without doing your own due diligence. There is links in the description below to every article that I have mentioned in this video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button